Like, you know when you go into, like, Best Buy
16.
and they have all the, like, TVs
Yeah.
going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, something about that just feels wrong to me. Everything is just so sharp and clear and bright that I'm like, this feels incorrect. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm looking at a screen.
Absolutely.
Like-
I
like
have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm not sure either.
No. Like they'll have, like, the, like, images of flowers and birds and bullshit like that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But it's
Right.
so vivid that I know that what I'm looking at is, like, way more saturated and, like,
Oh.
more perfect, I guess is the word.
Yeah, like
than
they
like
touched it
my
up.
own eyes could see.
Yeah.
And that bothers me.
Well, no, because TV's goals are to get it as close to what you see as possible. The only difference.
Okay, well, they do too good of a job.
The only difference is the older you get as a person, the less color you see, and so that's why life seems a little more drab the older you get. There's actually a period in time, which is why, like, memories as a kid, everything seems brighter and happier, specifically because the way you see the world is actually brighter than you
allow
are when you
in,
get to a
like,
certain point.
your...
I don't
what is
remember the
it?
exact science behind it, but it's basically that you perceive more as a younger person than you do as an older person. You start perceiving less, kind of like how when you get older, you
Perceiving,
you hear,
like, your brain or your eyes,
Well, your
are
eyes.
diminishing in, like...
I mean, I guess both.
What's it?
But
Cones and rays?
Yeah,
Is
but
that what's in the eyes for
uh,
color?
it's not rays, it's cones and
Cones and something else.
yeah.
Cones,
But
like, what the fuck?
It's
don't know these
it's
things.
the same thing as, like, you remember when you were a kid and someone was like, "Hey, can you hear this noise?" And then you put it up to your parents' ears and they can hear it,
No.
like super high pitched noise.
Yeah,
Colin, do
the
you know what I'm
mosquito.
talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah,
No.
okay. Like, it's the same idea that, like, the older you get, you can't perceive certain things.
Oh.
So that's why, like,
I
as
think
a kid,
perceive is the wrong word.
no,
Perceive is the wrong word.
Perceive is like how you understand something,
I guess. All right.
opposed
You
to
can't
physical ability.
experience-
No, it's a physical. You
ability
cannot hear those
to do
frequencies at a certain point because your ears
Yeah, but you can no
degrade
longer
a bit.
perceive it. That would
That's-
be accurate.
something. No,
No.
because it's not about understanding.
I don't
It's-
think
it's-
perceiving is understanding.
It is. Well, can you look
We're
up the
gonna-
definition of
I'm-
perceive,
I'm,
please?
I'm drying my hand.
Drying my hand.
Yeah, I just opened a
Drying my
beer. It's got
hand.
condensation.
There's cum on his hand.
Look, you don't have to call me out like that to the audio listeners. They don't need to know. They don't watch the
That's
video.
for the
They don't
video
see what
people
I'm
to
doing.
know.
Video people pay a premium on our OnlyFans for this.
Oh yes, they do.
Hell yeah, they do. What was I Googling again?
The definition of perceive, please and thank you. Because this is very
Because, like, if
important.
something's invisible, you don't perceive it.
Become aware or conscious of something. Come to realize or understand. It is also how you interpret or look on someone or something in a particular way, regarded as.
It did mention in the first one that what I was saying. Though.
No.
It did. To
No.
see what. Read the first one again.
Become aware or conscious of something.
Yeah. Okay. So if you can't become aware of it, you can't perceive it.
So, anyways,
That's not wrong.
I mean,
You're not aware of it, so thus you can't perceive it.
but it's still
yes,
like
but
awkwardly.
the way that people use the word perceive is not used in the context that you're using.
Okay, but my way isn't inaccurate.
I guess so.
I'm not fighting about this.
But
I hate fighting with Mike.
But it wasn't wrong.
No,
but
because
you weren't right either.
I'll take
You're
it.
you're like
I'll take the middle ground of morally gray.
you're like a lawyer who's arguing. Look, look.
And
I
now,
might kill
a
this person,
message
but they had
from
a
our
really
resident
good
English
reason to.
major.
Look,
That's
technically,
literally
Hi.
the defense
No,
for
no,
Jody
perceive is
Arias.
absolutely the right word.
Attorney.
I have absolutely no
Warner
idea what
was
these two are
like,
talking about or what word
look,
they think you
we're
should
not-
be
Do we know
using.
what she's
They
talking
don't
about
seem
right
to know
We're not
either.
saying that she did
But
not kill
this whole
man.
conversation makes me want to eat
But
all
she
of
had
my
a good
degrees.
reason.
Like,
Self-defense.
I can't believe the
It was
public
self-defense.
education system has failed all of you this much. Perceive. Literally, he says the actual definition and they still don't. Yeah, Mike's right. Colin and Sage are wrong. I'm going to, like, blend a dictionary into a smoothie and force feed all of you. Jesus Christ. Is this your brain on anime? Is this what it does to you? Does it take away your ability to understand basic words? I can't deal with this. All of you are disgraces. Mike is absolutely correct about what the word perceive means. Go read a book.